All right, guys, we are here with another Conversations in Culture, and you all are going to love this. I told you I had a treat for you all, and today we have a special guest with us. Let me walk in. Hold on, let me get How are you? Yes.
So good to see you.
How are you doing, family? Thank you. Thank you for having me. All right, so please introduce yourself and let the audience know where we are today.
Okay, guys, we're here at the Paradise Training Farms. We're in Kitisuru in Nairobi, Kenya, and we are representatives of the Afro-Hebrew Israelites based in Dimona, Israel. And I'm here with our minister and our head of the jurisdiction here in Kenya. This is Saya Siliel. We have our young brother who just came in from Israel. He's born and raised in Israel in our community, Shakanya. He's actually here to record music. He's here to make the fire, bring some fire, you know. Me, I'm the veggie man, affectionately known, you know, and you know what I do is music and agriculture all day, every day. And we also feed the people vegan food. You know how this up and set up. Respect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I told y'all I had a special gift for you all. I've always wanted to cover the African Hebrew Israelites community and the great work that they're doing here, but also get to know about the history and what they've done in Israel. I mean, I'm so excited. Yes, please, can you tell me what we're looking at? What we're looking at?
Let me break it down first because you're not just looking at food. This is more than just food. We're looking at, these are some of our lifestyle practices. This is how we live and this is what we give to our people. So what we do in terms of this farm is what we use to feed ourselves. It's 100% organic and it's actually a byproduct of who we are. Because we understand that first the earth is alive and you have to treat the earth with integrity. And what you put in, you're going to get back. You know, we have a saying, we say, love the land and the land will love you in return. So what you're looking here, this is a labor of love, not just some food. And this is actually a sacred communication taking place between us and this land that you're seeing.
So let me be transparent. You guys will see this on the video, the preview of the video. I came in and my energy was completely off. I was already pissed off. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. And I'm like, I can't do this interview in that type of energy. So I came in like, hey, can y'all pray for me? Can you help me? Can you, you know? And so they prayed for me. You guys will see a little bit of that. And then he grounded. He told me to ground with the earth. I mean, I automatically felt the energy from this land. And then they gave me some herbs. And I'm like, oh my God. I automatically started feeling. So I already feel the spirit in this piece of land. Can we start looking at what you guys are growing and tell us more about the program?
Okay, let's go. So what we did, this is one of the places that we established so that we can first take care of ourselves.
Okay.
Most people may not know, but a lot of chemicals being used in the agriculture commercial space,
This is
they're
true.
really toxic and deadly.
Yes.
So we're not just being like what do you call it? What do you call those guys? When you're always talking about everything that's wrong, what's wrong here, what they're doing, what
and
they're
no solution.
Yeah, conspiracy theorist type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So versus just speaking about what's being done to the people and what's wrong, we decided to be an active participants in the solutions and what needs to be done right.
Okay.
So not only do we grow this for ourselves, but we train farmers in organic agriculture and soil regeneration. I mean, complete organic crop protocols. Crop management protocols.
Yeah.
And we also feed ourselves and we feed others from this land.
So this is completely organic.
100%.
100% organic. I know a lot of people were asking about organic farming, and you guys, again, as I said, you have a treat today. We did another video with another farmer and it went 20K in less than a week. So we're seeing that people are interested in farming for sure and having this type of information.
One of the things that we noticed that, I mean, still in many parts of Africa, the people still have a great agricultural component to every society. I mean, I'm talking about over 50%. Many times people are growing their own food. So, but the problem is that people are still getting sick.
Yes.
All right. So we've come with a solution to that. And particularly when we're talking about fresh vegetables like lettuce and tomatoes, these things, when you spray chemicals and stuff on them, it don't go nowhere.
Right.
It's in the cells of the vegetables themselves.
Okay.
So when we can grow this organically, we benefit the peoples in untold ways. So each farmer that we train, each child that partakes of this, that's one less visit to the hospital, that's one less visit to the chemist that we make. So this is literally our pharmacy.
So what makes it like dangerous? Is it the pesticides, or most of us, we need to know some of the misconceptions that we have about Africa at large and farming. A lot of people think it's totally organic farming, and that's unfortunately not true, but you all have came up with a solution. How does it work with the organic seeds?
But with the organic seeds, well, at present right now, it's not policy to bring organic seeds into the country.
Okay.
So most of us, like with our systems, what we do purchase whatever seeds are available, and we grow them organically.
So you grow them, so there's no
pests, no deadly pests, no
Okay.
pest control, no deadly disease control.
Okay.
Our fertilizers are all organic.
Okay.
Because what happens with the first of all, most farmers are not aware, when you spray these chemicals when you spray to kill the pests, you need to do something that's controlling the pest, controlling the environment, and not something that's going to kill you.
Right.
Because like Sal mentioned, it stays in the cell walls of the fruits,
right,
and the vegetables. So you're actually consuming these deadly pesticides that you're spraying on the crops.
This is true.
And likewise, disease control, you're spraying something that's toxic, that's going to eventually have a negative effect on the human body.
Right.
And most guys are not aware. Most of these things are carcinogenic. They should not be consumed. So first of all, in terms of taking care of the soil, the fertilizers that you use in the soil, they need to be soil regenerative.
Right.
Because a lot of farmers, if I could say this,
yes,
a lot of farmers, I've visited, I mean, literally, I've probably spoken to thousands of farmers across this country.
Yes.
And they're not aware that some of the fertilizers that they're putting into the soil are actually killing the soil.
It's killing it.
So the yields are decreasing. Even in the maize, which is one of the biggest crops here,
right,
a farmer used to harvest like about 35 bags of maize, maybe 20 years ago. Today, they barely getting 8 to 12 bags of maize on the same land because they have killed the land over time. Versus regenerating the soil, you're killing the soil. So the soil lock up, the soil becomes hard. And if I can go scripture for a minute,
yes,
when the Bible said the earth will yield its increase to you if you do right, or the earth will not yield its increase to you because of your sins. I say unapologetically, conventional agriculture is sinful.
Okay.
Because the earth does not yield its increase, the yields are decreasing, and the quality of food you're getting is terrible because these same foods are causing cancers. So you have to, I mean, the big question is, why should I eat? I'm trying to eat to live, and I'm getting cancer. And you have a large population of farmers who use deadly chemicals, no popping up with cancer. So it's a serious situation.
Why do you think this happened? And we can walk in and talk as we walk through the farm, because I really want to see what you all are growing. But let's go back a bit. How did we get here in terms of Africa? Because everybody looked to Africa like, you know, it's pure. It's supposed to be pure, and it's not necessarily that way. And we got to keep it real for the audience. How did we get here?
Well, what happened with modern technology coming into Africa, different types of irrigation systems, and I mean, quite innovative in terms of the agriculture technology. While they came into Africa, they came with a lot of deadly agriculture inputs. So some other countries, particularly European countries, were getting rid of these inputs, and they all ended up in Africa because they were banned in other countries, but they were still being allowed to be used on the continent.
Okay.
So then, what we were taught in terms of agriculture, it was use this product to get this result. So everything, I mean, you can hype a farmer to get, for example, you get some quick returns. You have cabbage, watermelons, whatever. You got it growing really, really quick and in a short time. So you get these quick yields, and farmers like the idea. You get some quick yields and make some big money right now. But after 2 or 3 seasons, after a few seasons, the yields begin to decrease.
Okay.
So no, it was actually, I would say the farmers were deceived. It was a trick. It was a trick, and it was a trick to get rid of these deadly chemicals that could no longer be used in other places.
Okay. Yeah. So now we're understanding a little more.
One of the things that's important to understand too is that it's almost like identity and culture, because they said almost everything in Africa is backwards. Remember the whole concept about third world?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So everything about the educational system, their farming practices, everything was backwards.
To them.
You know, to the Western world.
To the West, yes.
Yes.
And they caused us to believe that the way that people have been growing for thousands, here's a wonderful thing about East Africa. This is the cradle of civilization.
It is.
So what you see here has been here for thousands of years. All right, it didn't get here yesterday. Thousands of years, far predated.
Yes.
All right, this area was Nubia.
Yes.
This whole area was Nubia, by the way.
Yes.
So,
Y'all getting some history.
so this dates back. So these people have been living, thriving, and prospering for thousands of years.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So you suddenly show up in after the Berlin Conference,
Right.
and tell them all their stuff they've been wrong for thousands of years is wrong. Tell me.
Right.
How does that even make sense?
Right. So what we're going back is to the origin.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
We're going back to the origin. And unfortunately, now you're in a position to train actual Kenyans
Yes.
to go back to what they were already practicing.
Yes, and,
Exactly.
And a matter of fact, a lot of the elders in the villages, they still farm organic. Because that's all they know. That's all that's all been passed down.
Okay.
It's the commercial space now, and a lot of the new farmers, I mean, and over the last, I would say particularly over the last 40, 50 years, you have this new era that you have to use these chemicals. And that's something that's so, I mean, to me, it doesn't make any sense. Because one thing I continue to say is that when they say that Africa, like you said, they say Africa is backward.
Yeah.
Because in terms of when you look in every industry in the world,
Yes.
it looks like Africa is in the back trying to catch up with the rest of the world, or
Right.
with the West.
Right.
It's like running in the back trying to catch up, when in actuality, they're going in the wrong direction.
That's right.
So if you're chasing them, you so far behind, and they're going in the wrong direction. If Africa turns around, Africa will lead the world.
Right.
All he has is turn to go back to what he used to do.
Are we seeing this happening?
But that's
The turnaround.
well, I'll be honest.
Well,
here.
with you all offering the solution.
I was about to say with you as well. This is you are part of the turnaround. What you're doing, this is part of the turnaround. Even though people coming back home, coming back into the continent, and now all people here waking up, because if you ask me, the worst thing that has ever been done to Africa, it's not just, it's more than just the it's more than taking the minerals from Africa. It's more than the minerals.
Okay.
The biggest thing that was stolen from Africa was its people.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
that's the biggest resource ever stolen from.
Right.
We use it to build America, we build the Caribbean, we build Europe. The people, that's the biggest resource ever
Right.
taken from Africa.
Right.
So now when the families get back together, when we come back and reconnect with our indigenous people,
Right.
that's power.
Right.
Hold on. Before
That's
y'all,
power.
let me say something. This is probably one of my favorite videos I think I'm going to do. While I am not a Hebrew Israelite, I have the highest and utmost respect for the work that you are doing as a group of people, not only here, but globally. I have got to say that. And for the viewers, even if you don't subscribe, you can take something away
Right.
from each other, and we can work together even if we don't agree on the same ideology.
Right.
Right? And I'm saying this for a reason, because I asked the question the other day to you all, and I asked, was your belief the core of working together, or the end goal was the empowerment of African people regardless?
It has really come to a thing of realizing I am that I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Realizing who we are and what our true purpose are. Religiosity has separated us as a people, and it's separated humanity. So we're getting back to some basic principles, because if we march back through time,
Yes.
all right,
Yeah.
we can see when all these religions started, when Buddhism started, when Muhammad started, when Christianity started. But in the beginning, in the Genesis, we were just brothers and sisters.
Sons and daughters of God. That's all.
And we had a relationship. It was set up.
Yes.
We had a relationship with the land. And that's all we're trying to get back to.
I just got you.
We'll work out the politics and the religion later.
Yeah.
But let's deal with the
Let's
thing.
deal with this.
Let's deal with this land first, so we can live.
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
I love that.
And love each other. We need, and I mean, true love for each other, because even, like you said, when we say we are African Hebrew Israelites,
African Hebrew Israelites.
that's my tribe. That's not a religion. That's my
Right.
tribe.
You're right.
That's my tribe. That's not a religion. So when I come here, I come to work in Kikuyus, Maasais, the Bantus, the Nilots, whoever. We came to work with any tribe who wants to live.
I love
That's it.
that.
That's it.
I love that
What-
you said that that's
that's a tribe.
I love that.
So that
I love that.
so once you want to live here, anybody, whether you say you're Christian, whether you say you're Muslim,
Yeah.
whatever religion you identify yourself with, I mean, it's okay. We're all right with you. Let's live together. Let's learn to live together in peace. Let's do each other right.
You really are. I mean, from the time I met you all, y'all have been just welcoming. I want to get back into the land. I kind of went off because I was just feeling the energy.
But it's all a part of it.
It is
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is
We
a-
can't, these things have been disconnected.
You're right.
And we lose contact with this, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's important because, you know, like you said, it's important to understand why are we in this place?
You're right.
And if you never understand why we're in this place, then you're subject to repeat the same mistake again.
Okay.
Because this guy's a trickster.
Oh, don't even go there.
This is your organic cucumbers.
Okay.
And on that side, we got some organic tomatoes growing with the string beans. The string beans actually put nitrogen into the soil while the tomatoes are taking up some nitrogen. So we do a combination together. We call that intercropping. Like we do outside, we do different types of herbs between the crops. So you have they help control the insects as well.
Okay.
So here, this is one of our
First fruits.
first fruits. This coming up. This is your organic. This is young. So like at this stage, they're nice for pickles. So this something they like to give you. We're gonna give you a few more as well.
Oh. So I can pickle this
You can pickle it,
or
or
just eat it regular.
you can eat it just like that.
Yes.
These are everything
You
here
can
is
juice them even.
100%
You can
organic.
juice it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And we got a special treat for you.
My wife pickled these just the other day, and I wanted to present this to you. I want you to taste one.
I will taste one. Let's see. I
With
mean,
some-
everything thus far.
This is some of the purple basil out there,
purple basil.
and you can smell it. You can just smell it.
Ooh, it smells good.
And with our fennel out there as well.
Wow. No, this is good. Honestly, this is good. But everything they have is really good. You'll see later with the food. I gotta start.
Not out of can.
Yeah, I definitely
Straight
gotta
from the
start eating
soil.
healthier because you guys make eating healthy taste good. Y'all do.
It has to.
Okay. All right, so we're here at the school,
Right.
but we're in a village.
Right.
Where are we?
This is in the Gathiga area
Gathiga.
in Kiambu County.
Uh-huh.
All right. And rather than develop a school, you know, with some ivory tower type of schools that you see a lot of here, we developed a small micro school.
Okay.
All right. It's a pre-primary type of place. And this is my brainchild, so I'm particularly proud of it because I grew up as an educator and taught in Washington, D.C. public schools for 10 years.
Okay.
But I wanted to kind of bring that because I saw that one of the failed systems in Africa is the educational system.
Okay.
And we wonder why Africa remains the way it is from what they're teaching. All right.
Woo, we about to get into it. Okay.
So this is once again one of our own offerings
Okay.
to give back to the community, and at the same time create another space by which we can raise up some young minds and that they can see another way.
Okay.
All right. And the ideas and the principles that we were that we were giving you earlier, we embed them from here.
Here.
Because you see, just growing around here, very tactile,
Yes.
earthy.
Yes.
Kind of place.
Okay.
All right? Even
All right.
with herbs, you know, around that they'll be able to partake
Oh,
of.
yes. So what was this before?
It was
What was we looking at? Because you
it
did
was
a lot of work.
It was an unfinished building, completely unfinished. And we were able to kind of work along with the landlord.
Okay.
And gave us permission to do what we're doing, and along with the states, you know, obviously. And we created this, you know, for young people. And now they're about to have lunch here.
What's the name of the school?
Paradise Natural Living Society International Learning Center.
Wow.
PLLS International Learning Center.
Can anybody go to the school?
Absolutely.
So if because we have a lot of guests that we're relocating, y'all know Traverse culture, and they have small children.
Right. But that was one of the principal reasons too, because we had children ourselves.
Right.
That we needed to educate. And part of the struggle, you heard the term about the one generational struggle.
Yeah.
But when you teach the children, it's not a one generational struggle no more.
It's not.
Not let somebody else teach them, but you teach them.
You teach them.
Because we went to college, girl, what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like somebody else is smarter than us.
I got a GED. So everything I've learned through travel, through meeting people like you all.
I'll give my child to you. Let her follow you. My dear. I will do it.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
What is the curriculum? Because a lot of my clients that we do have relocating here, they don't want them in the British curriculum. They don't want them using the US curriculum. I know that you all are intentional. What is the curriculum here?
It's an international curriculum.
Okay.
Whereby we take the best from everybody.
That makes sense.
Because as a people, we've been everywhere.
That's true.
And when we went over on those ships, all right, we took our knowledge with us.
That's right.
So a part of it is, and it's new. I'm not going to lie to anybody here.
That's fine.
And act like, this is something. But who is Montessori?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who are these people? What is STEM? I mean, we have these educational systems, but those educational systems many times don't serve our interests.
Right.
All right. And it's got to be more simply than just simply something Afrocentric, because it's not simply enough to be simply Afrocentric.
Whoa. Now that, you said something with that, because a lot of people will go to that when we're talking about curriculum and they say, I just want an Afrocentric curriculum. And you're like, okay, what else? Why is that important?
Because that's our culture. Because as a people, we lost who we were. We didn't have no sense of identity. So we see now in society helping children, young children, have a sense of self-identity, see their place in the world, and better than that, see their responsibility to their families, to their communities, and to the world writ large.
Love that. Can we take a tour of the school?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Is the children here having lunch?
Hi, babies. Ooh, y'all eating.
No,
Hey.
It is all
Hello, how are you?
vegan.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Provided by Soul Vegetarian Kenya.
Hi.
With your proper hand.
That food looks good. Is it good?
How you doing?
Tamu? Tamu
Hey, you.
Sana.
Hey, you.
Yes. Okay, so this is lunchtime. Oh, they have a uniform.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Like
didn't
yours.
see- yes. Wait a minute. Somebody got to show me their uniform.
Let's go show the uniform.
Look, one of the
Credit.
kids. Yeah.
Credit.
Let me see your uniform. Can you
Credit.
come here? I love this. Let's talk about the uniform. It's similar to the Traverse culture. I love this. What's your name?
Abigail.
Abigail. How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
You're 9 years old. What's the name of this school?
PNLS.
Say it again.
PNLS.
Wow. I like your uniform.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Yes. Do you feel proud when you have this shirt on? You do. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm going to let you enjoy your lunch. Okay? Oh, yeah. I love that. Wow. Okay. So they are learning Swahili.
Yeah.
Moja. That's all I know.
But notice this is Spanish here.
Oh,
Uno, dos,
dos, tres,
Cuatro, cinco, seis.
siete, ocho,
We international.
nueve, diez. That's so smart.
And they learn Hebrew. They learn Hebrew concepts as well. So we get it. It's a typical classroom, because a lot of times about this conversation about what does my child learn, everybody in primary school learn the exact same thing
They do.
around the world. But once again, we infuse all that with a good dose of self and pride. They don't have to be, when they hear Africa, they don't have to put their head down like, when Roots came on, we got our head down like that.
Ooh,
None of
yeah.
that. None of that.
So they're learning English, Swahili, Spanish, Hebrew.
We are multilingual people, dear.
You're right.
And imagine our children, and a lot of children here naturally got it. It's only us from the West that didn't get it.
This is true.
That you can go into a place and speak 5, 6 languages. How powerful is that?
How do you intertwine the Hebrew portion of what you represent?
It's the Hebraic portion is really what we consider. I mean, because even beyond the language, it's about Hebraic thought.
Okay.
All right. That we think like the ancients. You know, we think like David. We think like Solomon was said to be the wisest man. Okay, let me get into how David thought. And we have those who preceded me. You know what I'm saying? Elders that I learned from. And we simply just bring that idea forward. That idea for love for the land, that connection that we have. Everything that we talked about earlier, we bring that into the classroom.
You bring it into the classroom.
Yeah.
What are the ages here? Is this elementary?
Primarily elementary and preschool.
Right, and they call it primary school here.
Right.
So we're talking about preschool to, what is it, 5th grade or?
Right now, that's where we're at.
Preschool to 10 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Can we look at the class? So we have the sitting here for the kids. I'm assuming this may be smaller kids.
Actually, a lot of kids, you don't see, this is not a standard classroom by, a bunch of desks and rows and all this kind of stuff. These kids get on the ground. All right, they learn from mistakes.
Let me see how I feel if I'm coming into the class and sitting on the ground as opposed to a desk. Right. The teacher is here.
Right, and not a lot of frontal teaching. They'll learn from the ground, because even in a documentary where we saw that learning how to get up and get back down once again strengthens your knees.
Wow, and I have terrible knees.
Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? But we have this.
So it's all intentional.
Very intentional.
And this feels a bit more different and more relaxed, where you're not in this intense environment. Not to say anything about the education system around the world using desks, but I feel like the children feel a little more free.
Like a home environment, because what we did, we mixed a little bit of different things. This is like a homeschool type of setting.
Okay.
All right. It's a homeschool style setting with the intimateness, being intimate, the teacher being intimate with the student.
Yes.
And at the same time, bringing all the other things, including technology. We use, we use tech.
I see the screen here.
You know what I'm saying? To teach. You know what I'm saying? So we're not ruling anything out. Any way we can open up these minds to our children, we're doing it.
So instead of talking about it, y'all, let's see if I can get up. Instead of talking about it, y'all being about it. Instead of saying, "Oh, we need to create this, we need to do this now." Again, I gotta keep saying, you guys are already doing it. You're doing it.
Right.
Okay. Well, you saw it here. Okay, so it got other rooms. Mm-hmm. So you guys have you've made use of the space.
Yes.
I love this. So now this one, and even check this out. Even with this setup, it still feels like being at home. And it's not this large classroom where you got 28 students in one classroom.
Right. The size of our classes will remain this kind of way.
Yes, I love that.
Because you just can't teach effectively teaching large classrooms like that. And our goal is kind of make them just like you see, churches and churches there where we have many of these everywhere.
No, this is brilliant. It almost make me want to say, hey, can Traverse Culture partner with y'all? Try to get some schools going, but yeah.
And even like these tables how we have them set up here, all right? I want them to think like they're in a boardroom.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And you saw how I sat here. I sat here like this, ready to.
Right. Well, we can talk about ideas. We can share. We have a projector. We can project it on the wall. And like I say, so when they go into those settings, it's not new for them. And from here, it's not new to them.
It's not new.
They go in control, all right? Not being dictated by somebody else's system, but by their own system.
So if I had some of our clients that were interested in enrolling their children here, what are the qualifiers? Do we have qualifiers?
Come.
That's
Get
it.
to Africa.
Get to Africa.
Right.
I want to enroll the children here. Yeah. We just reach out to you all.
Come.
And come.
It's built like that. This is not complicated at all, because we realized that there were a lot of families. This can be an impediment if you don't know where your child. It was a problem in the States. Trying to find out where my child's going to go to school, and every single one of our teachers is infused with our same kind of thinking. Right. And they're our children. These children will come up, run up. They run when we come in. They're a little scared because we got cameras. And stuff. But normally, all the children come run up to you and give you a hug.
Wow.
When do you see that one?
Yeah, no. And they felt very
and children who are not even my own.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Will come up and I mean, and that's how, because in Kenyan culture, I mean, everybody's Baba and Mama.
Yes, everybody's Baba and Mama.
That's part of who we are.
Yes.
And we bring that back, and that respect for adults automatically gets returned.
Absolutely.
Back to that. All right. And it's a whole nother way of thinking.
Mm-hmm. Will you all be able to share like your school fees if someone wanted to register with you all? So the information will be in the description if anyone is watching. And I know a lot of you all are relocating with us with families. Don't fret. You have options, and this is one of the options. So we are here with another beautiful woman. I want to make sure y'all see her. We're going to the restaurant, Soul Veg, but we're here at the school. Tell the audience who you are and what we're looking at, where we are right here now.
Good afternoon. My name is Daniela. I am the creator of Soul Vegetarian here in Kenya. And what you're looking at is Soul Vegetarian, or should I say our second Soul Vegetarian, which we haven't opened officially yet. But this is going to be our Soul Vegetarian in the village. And we're going to pattern this Soul Vegetarian towards the people that's in the village. We wanted to share our food, our information, who we are with the people in the village, but in a way that's palatable to them. Something that they could understand and with prices that they can afford. So it's like a mini Soul Vegetarian. So Soul Vegetarian in the village.
Not only are they building farms and they're building schools, but they're also giving back in a way where the community, the local community, which you are a part of,
Absolutely.
you're not separate from. Let me say that again. You're a part of, not separate. So you're immersing yourself in the culture.
In the culture.
As you share integration with culture, with cultural exchanging.
And then we also use this as the
that.
kitchen because the lunch that we give the school children are vegan. It's a vegan lunch. It's organic mostly. So we cook the school lunch for the children here. So the things that we eat, and to be able to share the healthy food with the students, for instance, this is a vegan pizza. Well, the students call it toast bread.
Yeah.
That's what the babies call it, toast bread. But this is pretty much a pizza that we put on bread, and it makes it a little easier to make and quicker, and it's also easier for the children to eat. And they love it. This is like their favorite thing. And salad with vegetables from the farm. They love the salad, by the way. If we don't give them salad, they're asking questions. Absolutely. Can I
wash my hands? Let me wash my hands.
There's a
because the food is so good. The food is so good here. Let me wash my hands.
So we wanted to share this food with the children. And as you met the children earlier, it's children from all over the community. So they come every day and they get a healthy meal. They get fruits in the morning. And for lunch, they get a very healthy meal.
I love that. This looks so good. That's cabbage?
That's cabbage. And then the tomato sauce we make fresh from tomatoes. This is nothing canned. We're very serious about the food that we give the babies. And they're very serious about the food. They will let us know. If it's not right, they will let us know. But it's no frozen, it's no canned. Everything is fresh. We make everything by hand. We do gluten-free for those who have allergies. So we wanted to share that, just a higher form of eating, you might say, or a healthier form of eating with everyone.
I could get something. I'm hungry. Okay, we ready? All right. We are getting ready for conversations in culture with the Veggie Man. Here is our podcast. It's in the car, Veggie Man.
Man, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another conversation in culture. I'm telling you, this is a special one. You know, we do showcase the diaspora, and the great work that they're doing here in Kenya, and also Kenyans of the diaspora that are also doing business and great work here. And so I have a special, I keep saying that, a special guest, Ami, Veggie Man.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Give thanks, Kia.
Thank you. I've been wanting to have you on our podcast and the whole community, because I think, what you all, in fact, I know what you all are doing here in Kenya, man, is amazing. And you've always showed love from day one to me. And I just feel like I'm a part of the family every time I'm with y'all.
You know your family, man.
Yes. So please introduce yourself formally to our audience. Tell us where you're from, and then we'll get into it.
Okay, my name is Ami. In the community, my title is Ato. I'm Ato Ami. Ato means crown brother in the Afro-Hebrew Israelite community. I'm born in Antigua in the Caribbean, and I've been a part of the community since 1994.
What?
Yeah, I've lived and worked different parts of Africa and across the globe, really, working on behalf of the community. My main focus is actually organic agriculture and positive music.
Positive music.
So that those have been the two main things that I focus on, and also I'm involved in vegan cuisine in Soul Vegetarian Kenya here, and I did that in Antigua as well for about 7 years also.
Wow! So we're gonna see the vegan Soul Vegetarian. You're also gonna see the school and the farm on this podcast today. So let's get into it. Tell me a little bit about the beginning of Veggie Man's story in Antigua.
Well, I was really, I was a young, how can I say, growing up somewhat middle class, if you call it that. But I was always a wild guy, I was a wild, crazy guy. And actually, it was after living what we consider the wild, crazy Caribbean life. And I mean it in terms of just being out there, drinking, eating, smoking, you name it. I was out there. But from having those lessons in life, if I say it like that, after having some lessons, I met the community, and it took me literally 24 hours to become vegan.
What?
So guys, hear about the Veggie Man. I became because I met a member of the community back in the West then, and once he said to me, he started speaking to me at a time. I was at a turning point in my life.
Okay.
At the time in which he was speaking to me, everything was making sense. He was like, did anyone ever tell you that the Bible was an African history book? Do you know that we are originally vegans, like in Genesis 1:29? Look back. He said, we lived to 900 years then. No, we're barely making it to 60 years old. So everything he was saying was making sense. It was all making sense. I was like, man, you don't need to say no more. Say less. I got this. But it began a journey for me where I first met the community, and it took me a while to kind of get the rest of my life together. Because I was coming from if you know anything about Antigua, Antigua is proper Caribbean culture.
Yeah.
So particularly in terms of the music, if I could touch on that, we used to sing and dance and chant. It was all about disrespecting women. It was about drug abuse and violence. That's where I came from in the music industry.
Okay.
So having to shift my mind now to know we're going to sing, we can't sing that anymore. So what do we do? And what impact am I going to make with it? So that started me off, because prior to that, if I go back a little bit, I started off in the music industry. My name was Lenny Fresh.
Lenny Fresh.
Lenny Fresh.
Okay.
And I used to literally be on stage before thousands of people doing all this. So I was doing all the
wow,
and backup artists. So I was literally human beatbox, and then I started chanting, rapping.
Oh wow!
So I was real popular in Antigua back in the day.
Okay.
So having to shift now, because we got into dancehall and hip hop and all of that. So to shift from crazy music now, because I realized, okay, not only did I realize that I'm not just a child of slavery, but I'm actually possibly from a line of kings.
Yes.
And that the Bible that I was told all my life was a white man's story, was actually our history documented all the way down to the transatlantic slave trade, everything documented in the Bible. I said, okay, so everything was for me like, okay, this is making too much sense. So that means my life, I got to change everything around the way I was thinking, living, everything. So meeting the community was that turning point for me. And to begin to know, make music, if I can say, make music for God and for God's people. My mind had to really, really go through a shift now, because lyrics always flew through my head. But it was the teachings of our elder, the spiritual leader of our community at the time, Ben Ami. It was reading his books. I began to read. He had, I can't tell you how many books. Don't beat me up if I forgot the number of books, but it's a lot. But I began to read his book, From God the Black Man in the Truth, God in the Law of Relativity, the Messiah and the End of this World, Everlasting Life, all the way down to dehumanization. Him really documenting what's taking place in the planet and using scriptural references to break down what's taking place around us, and to give us to narrate it, if I say in a way, a new lifestyle and what that would look like.
Okay.
So Benjamin himself led the community in over 350 African Americans from Chicago at the time into Liberia. After 2.5 years in Liberia, eventually entering Israel in 1969.
Okay. Wait. We gotta go back.
Okay.
Because that's what I want to get into.
Okay.
Let's go back to the history, because this is the part that I really, really find fascinating. I sound like one of them white people when they're talking
No,
to us.
You're good.
I find that quite fascinating. The whole story. Give me a background of the African Hebrew Israelite movement.
Okay.
The history.
Yeah, it was Ben Ami, our spiritual leader at the time. He had a vision that it was time for our people to leave America and begin to return to the Promised Land. No, while we do understand that the Israel we know today, the size was much bigger than that. But although the state of Israel was established there, but it was time to move our people back, according to prophecy, to move back into the Promised Land. So with about a group of about 350 people.
350
went to live in the bush in Liberia.
The bush. And what year was this?
This was in 1967.
1967.
Yes, he had the vision in 1966. By 1967, and this was during the time when they were leaving. This was during the time after the assassination of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr. So it was the time that these things were taking place. That he escaped, and we speak about his escape like Moses escaping on the river. Or like Yeshua going into hide in Egypt, and Joseph and Mary going to hide. So we look at it as him escaping, like the first one escaping.
And this happened in Chicago.
This happened.
So we're looking at, you said Malcolm X, Emmett Till,
yes,
Dr. King,
exactly.
Later on, Fred Hampton,
exactly.
But a lot was going on.
A lot was going on
in the U.S.
Yep.
And so they went into the bush of Liberia. Why Liberia?
Because that was the only African country at the time that would accept returnees. And allow them to come and live and resettle. But the plan was always to get to Northeast Africa, because we understood Israel is Northeast Africa. So,
wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Back up. The plan was always to go to
Northeast Africa.
Expound on that a little more.
Because we understand that this book we read, that we know as the Bible, it was written about one people. And it speaks about all the challenges of these people, but it was African people living in African lands. So we understand that all of that northeastern peninsula that we call the Emirates and all of that entire area, all of it is Africa, including Egypt. That entire area, Israel included, Jordan, all of it is Northeast Africa. There was no Middle East. If you ask
there's no such thing as a Middle East. That sounds so crazy.
Yeah, Middle East of what?
Yeah.
It's African,
I agree with you.
It's African land. So so the plan was from Liberia to make it into Israel.
Okay.
So the first members of the community made it into Israel in 1969.
1969.
And some others came, but during that 2.5-year period in Liberia, almost more than half of the group went back to America.
Why?
You were dealing with the monsoon rain, driver ants, the challenges of living without the conveniences of America, living in the bush in Liberia. They had a lot of, challenges. The challenges you have of exploring, living in a new environment that you haven't been in for over 400 years.
Not like how we're conveniently moving here now.
Not like
living.
It wasn't like this.
It wasn't like this.
It wasn't like this. You're going to resettle in the bush and start from scratch without a washing machine.
And we're talking about at least 52 years ago, 51 years ago.
Yeah, this is back in 1967 actually. 67,
so 53 years ago. Y'all do your math.
Do the math.
But yes,
Yeah, so then So while they had the challenges and the majority of the group returned back to America, we had the pioneers of the community we know today, of the African Hebrew Israelite community, the village of peace in Dimona today. The pioneers are the ones who made it into the promised land, into Israel, and began to develop. And now in Israel, we were met with challenges. So some of the challenges, I mean, we face deportation, we face not having access to the medical system, to the educational system, and that caused this diamond to go through like a crucible now, because that refined us. We created our own school system. So even today, we have our Ministry of Divine Dedication. We created our own our own health institutions. So we have the Ministry of Divine Health in our community.
And what's the name of the community? The city? Is it a town or a city?
It's in Dimona, in the city called Dimona.
Okay, in the city.
Dimona. In southern Israel, yeah.
In southern Israel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we developed the Ministry of Divine Performing Arts, where we now respect our women. And we lift our women up as queens. We don't sing about drugs and guns and violence. We sing about life and positive music. We have a Ministry of Divine Agriculture, where we teach and practice organic agriculture.
Yes.
And some of this has even spilled over. Back in 2006, we had the Ministry of Divine Health put on a regenerative health program for this country of Ghana under the leadership of Minister Kwashiga, who was the Minister of Health at the time.
Okay.
And he instituted this, which still continues to run and operate. They're still members of the core group who passed it on and continue to teach these principles in Ghana. So it became a part of what Ghana was using as in the Ministry of Health.
Wow.
But what we're saying, from this very small community in Israel, we managed, because the numbers grew up to maybe about close to 4,000 or 5,000 living in Israel, because we also expanded into city called Arad and into Mitzpe Ramon, places we live in Israel. So the community, we developed our own school, we developed our own ministries, we have our own birthing center, we have quite a number of things that we needed. We developed our own nation store, even our ice cream. We make our ice cream from soy milk, and like we do here at the restaurant, which you'll see when we get there.
Yes.
So we understood that we had to create the world that we wanted. So we created a self-sustainable enzyme that we use as a module for which we work in different parts of Africa.
Wow.
So even what we're doing here in Kenya with the organic farm, this was the teachings I personally got from our Prince of Agriculture, Prince Yadiel. And likewise with the restaurant, this was cuisine passed on from us developing Soul Vegetarian, which we actually developed Soul Vegetarian.
Hold on, sorry. Hold on. I want him to edit that.
Okay.
We do it again. All right.
Yeah, so we developed Soul Vegetarian, which we first established all across the U.S. We had a bunch of branches, in so many states in the U.S. at the time. And Soul Vegetarian became like our flagship for veganism. And it also was through Soul Vegetarian that you have a lot of other vegan restaurants in America today. It started off with Soul Vegetarian, actually. We were one of the few vegan restaurants in America back in the early 80s.
Okay.
And likewise, Israel, we were the only vegan community in Israel. Today, Israel as a country, with the influence of our children being a part of the IDF and being,
in the army and all of...
Yeah, matriculated into the entire Israeli society. Israel today is the number one vegan country per capita of people because of our presence there.
Okay.
So now but we understand it doesn't stop there. This is what we want to bring back. This is what we're bringing back to our countries, to Africa.
Let me stop you there. So let me go back a bit. So you went into Liberia and made it into Israel in 1969. 69. And then you started to build the community.
Yeah.
How many actually made it to Israel, would you say?
109.
109 to be exact.
Yeah.
What is the numbers today?
Today the numbers are over 5,000 in Israel, but we're over 20,000 globally.
So you have at least 3 generations, or at least 2.
Four generations actually grown.
That were born there.
In Israel, yeah.
You're saying 4?
Yeah. Like the young man you're going to see when
yes.
You're going to meet him in the studio. He came specifically to Truth Fire Studios to record his album with us.
From Israel. And he was born and raised
in Israel.
In Israel.
And the Shami you meet at the school, she was also born and raised in Israel. one of the teachers at the school. That's Sayat Sile's daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is so interesting.
And let me say something about Neshamia.
Yes.
Because we had an organic market recently, and a lady was questioning me about veganism, why veganism. I said, Neshamia, come here. I said, this young lady, ask her whatever you want to ask her. She said, you ever been to a hospital? She did like that. So you been to the doctor? Do you go to the pharmacy? She's like, I never had to. And she's 21 years old. She's like, I never had to.
So it overheated, huh? Okay. Where the hell was we at? The daughter?
The sister, the young lady at the school.
Being an Israelite.
Never born and raised there.
Born and raised there.
Because you're trying to get some history of the community.
Correct.
And I was telling you about her.
All right.
What we've accomplished with her health, state of health, you know.
Okay, got it. All right. So so she was born. So we're seeing that you have at least 4 generations of now Hebrew Israelites being born and raised in Israel.
Yeah.
When did you make the decision to go to Israel?
Well, I met the community in 1994, but I never went to Israel until 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was for me. That was like my great victory. Like, yes, I'm leaving the West, you know. And after spending some time in Israel, you know, I traveled to Ghana to work in the Ministry of Divine Agriculture in Ghana. And after about three and a half years in Ghana, I traveled back to Antigua, where started a vegan restaurant and also developed some of our community extension, our jurisdiction in Ghana, in Antigua, sorry. And
did you spend time in the States?
Not really. Just visit. I'll only visit the States.
Just visit, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then it was in 2013. I was actually in Israel doing a concert, and saw Yatziliel, who you always see in a minute. He was he came to me during that period because I was still living in Antigua. I had a vegan restaurant and doing my thing, you know. And he was like, he said, "We need you in Kenya." And I was more like, I said, "Why me?" He said, "Well, because you love agriculture. We need you we have an organic agriculture business we're developing. We need you." He said, and I said, but why me?" He said, "Because we know you love Africa." That's all he had to say. Because he know I love Africa. And
you always wanted to...
I'm passionate about being back in Africa. I'm passionate about it because this is it's not just, it's our motherland, but 2, we didn't leave here voluntarily. We didn't take ourselves up and say, okay, I want to go live here, I want to go live there. We were ripped from it. We were stolen from it. So for me, I want to come back home, get my roots planted, and then we can expand out to the world on our terms.
On your terms, yes, I love that.
On our terms. So he knows for me, it was a lot of passion in there, you know.
About getting back to home.
Yeah, getting back home.
It's interesting that, 2 things can be true. So Israel is a part of the Promised Land.
Yes.
Am I right?
It is.
But you said Africa is home.
Yeah, because Israel is a part of it.
Okay.
Israel is a part of Africa. Yeah, Israel is a part. When you speak about, even talking about the Garden of Eden, when you read the Bible, you talk about Gan Eden. Do you know it was Hebrew kings who established the first Ghana? Even the capital of what's the country in one Central African countries is also
DRC.
No, another one. But these were all developed by ancient Hebrews, the Moors, all of us.
The Moors, yeah.
And the Bantu tribes, the Akan.
African people.
Xhosa, the Zulu.
Xhosa, yes.
All of our people, they know their history. They know that they're of Israelite lineage. And I'm talking about the original African Israelite lineage.
Not the modern day Israel we see today.
Not what you see today. I'm talking about the original people. So when you read the Bible, and I say this without compromise, we know the Bible has been tampered with. We know they keep coming up with new versions and try to hide a lot of the truths about who we are in the Bible. But it's some hard documented facts about who we are as a people. And if you trace the history and you look at our history from...
And the science behind it too.
Yeah, but I'm even the worst part of it, the colonization, the transatlantic slave trade is written there. It's written there. Who went into slavery by ships? You know, and who were the people who someone else came into your country, colonized you, don't know, take everything from you, you didn't know the language, they fly as swift as the eagle flieth. All that is written even in the book of Deuteronomy. Even mentioning the eagle, which is the American sign today, you know. So
it's all
but there are a lot of facts that's there. So when you're looking at who we are and what we've been through, you're gonna find a lot of hard facts also documented in the Bible.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you then came to Kenya. Why set up in Kenya first? Well, not first, but the African Hebrew community is here in Kenya.
Yes, it is.
Well, why Kenya? Why not Ghana? Why not? I mean, you did Ghana. Why not South Africa? Why Kenya?
Well, we have community members. We have jurisdictions in Ghana and South Africa.
Okay.
So we across the continent. What we're actually doing, we're the things we have developed and learned and mastered by the blessing of the Almighty that we have been able to master, including some of the ministries of divine agriculture, divine health, so on and so forth. We are bringing these things back to all people in the continent. And when I say we're bringing it, we're bringing all the good that we have to bring. So we're not arrogant about it because we come to teach and to learn.
Yeah, y'all not.
We come to learn as well. So we came to learn some of the things that we lost as a people, but we came to bring back what the Creator gave us to bring back to His people and to His continent.
I'm gonna go and come around because I have to finish the
Okay.
the thing. This is where we going.
Yeah. But you can only go this way.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I got a freaking ticket.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, not a ticket. Stop.
Okay.
For this, I was like, Lord have mercy. Which way can I go?
You can make a left.
Around and come back again, right?
Yeah. Or if you want to go straight and go a bigger loop, you can.
No, we'll
Do the small
we'll
loop.
close it out.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so yes, you are across Africa. Let's talk about Veggie Man, the artist, really quick. Tell me about him.
Yeah, the Veggie Man just full of fire and full of passion for actually bringing positive music and this message to our people. You know, I don't like claim any of the musical lyrics or anything I create to be just mine. I understand that everything I have and what I bring is I'm just a vessel being used by the Creator to do His will. So when you hear me singing about you guys, the queens of the planet, you know, because that's what comes to me. That's what my ancestors tell me to say. So I say it, you know, and singing about life and about what our people need to do and where we need to go and giving positive inspiration for people to do the right thing. That's what I do as an artist. In terms of my entire life, agriculture is my first love.
Yep.
If you say I have a first wife, it would be agriculture, you know.
Agriculture is the first, yes. And the food is so good, and we'll get to see the farm today.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
And the passion I have for the passion I have for health and for giving our people good food and all of that is all of that is expressed in the music. So I get the energy from the land and I bring it out in the music. So the music is me, my passion, expressing myself passionately about what I want to give and what I want to do, and also. One is sustainability and health and life and doing the right thing. The other side is revolutionary because I don't play with Babylon. I burn Babylon every single time. I burn their concepts. I burn their religions. I burn their politics. I burn them in music because our people need they need to hear a new way. So while I do sing, don't do this, I tell you, this is what we're going to do. This is the way to go. Say, don't go there, but this is where we're going to go. Don't eat that. This is what we're going to eat.
Yes.
You know, don't wear that. This is what we're going to wear. You know. So giving the people what they need and constantly giving.
Constantly giving.
Constantly giving. That's what it's all about, you know.
So, can you give us a snippet of Veggie Man?
A Veggie Man?
Yeah. Can you sing
something?
What you?
Some. Let me give something. I said, don't tell me, don't say that. Don't tell me, don't do that. 'Cause I just must express myself and give the world what I got. Don't tell me, don't say that. Don't tell me, don't do that. 'Cause I just must express myself, give the world just what I know. Now we're stamping on the floor, standing up for what we know. We the same Israelite from long time, come back, we can start the show. Wicked people got to go. We want the world to know. You done rob and rip off everything, leave nothing for the poor. Strong and you're proud, fist up so. Shoot out loud, fist up so. Not no coward, fist up so. Say put your fist up so where your own face.
All right, so we're going to be taking a tour of the restaurant, and then you have another part.
Yeah, this is ABI Organic Agriculture.
Okay, so this is
Soul Vegetarian Kenya.
Soul Vegetarian Kenya, and y'all already seen this. All right, and then where are we going now?
We're going in the back to ABI Organic Agriculture Limited.
Okay.
This is where we have our organic kits. So what we do on the ABI Organic Agriculture, we provide services and inputs as well as, products for farmers, hardware as well. So our flagship is actually the organic farmers kit, where we provide the greenhouse and our irrigation system inside and outside the greenhouse for those who require it in colder climates and want to grow summer crops. For those who are in areas that their environment is conducive, we provide irrigation system as well as all of the hardware that the client needs.
Okay.
That includes irrigation, your nursery trays, your planting media, your seeds, and we provide all organic inputs as well as training and installation with the
Can you show us some of the
Sure.
products?
So for example, for controlling insects, we use this is a choke. This is a neem-based product.
Wow.
This is pyrene. This is pyrethrum and neem, and we also have some with garlic extracts and so on and so forth. So most of our products are they're all based on natural extracts, plant extracts,
Okay.
and natural minerals to do your agriculture.
Do you do mass production of this? Like if we had a client reached out and they have like five acres of land that they're farming on, would you be able to produce a mass amount?
Yes, we do.
For our clients?
Yes, we do. We provide as much inputs. The sky's the limit in terms of what you can accomplish. And we also provide consultation services where someone who has a farm, who has a plain land, don't know what to do with it, will come in, design, set it up, we come fly in the drone, take pictures, design the entire project for you. And then present it to you in a 3D format. Once you're ready, once you make a payment, then we come in, we install, we do everything, train your farmers, we do follow-up visits, so you can get a kit which includes all of that. And that's the organic farmers kit that we provide.
Wow, one-stop shop. So for those who are interested, the information will be in the description to contact them if you're interested in farming here or you're just interested in getting more information.
Okay.
Yes.
On this side, this is some of African exotic collections.
Yes.
By Her Highness Rukama.
Yes.
So what we have here, Rukama, please tell them what we have here on this desk.
Okay, so on this side we have the shea butter, raw shea butter.
Yes.
We actually have two kinds of shea butter. There's one that is from Ghana, Ghanaian shea, and there's also the East African or Ugandan shea butter.
Oh, Ugandan.
Yes.
Okay. I think which one did I buy the other day?
The other day you got the mango butter.
Yes.
Yes. So for the plain butters, we have the shea butter from Ghana and Uganda, and we also have mango butter. We also have avocado butter.
Okay.
And then this is whipped. It's a blend, a combination of all these butters.
Right.
So whipped together and scented with essential oils.
Right.
Yeah.
This was amazing. The mango. I told you I was sitting in my bed. I took a bath and I forgot I had put on the shea butter, and I'm like, what is that smell? It smells so good. And I forgot I put the mango. I was like, oh, it's the shea butter. It's so good. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. And we also have African black soap.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
yeah,
I bought some of this.
Yeah, it's good for exfoliation, dark spots.
And then you have
Homemade, natural homemade soap from natural ingredients. No any other additional, toxic chemicals. So, because we understand whatever goes on the skin also goes in the skin. So this one is made from the natural oils.
I'm using that one right now.
And also
It's really
scented
good.
with an essential
Yeah.
oils as well.
Yes.
And we also have body cream, lotion, as well, using the natural oils. And we also have the oils by themselves. Avocado oil, argan oil, shea nut oil. There's shea butter and there's also shea nut oil in liquid.
Okay.
Yeah, for somebody who doesn't want now to use the hard butters, you can still use the oil itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got some, what is this? Sea moss scrubs. Is that?
This is actually a loofah.
La loofah.
Yes.
Okay, I
Loofah.
thought it was with sea moss. Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a loofah plant.
But you do sell sea moss.
We do have CMOS.
Yes.
So this is Truth Fire Studios. And I got my main man with me, Shekanya. Flew all the way from Israel. No, I must say Shekanya, born and raised in Israel, in the Afro-Hebrew Israelite community. Never taste no moo, no may, no oink, nothing in his entire life, 100% vegan. This is our product, And he's here to record his album in this Truth Fire Studios,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what made you want to fly all the way from Israel to Kenya to record your album?
It's a mission I had to complete, my good friend, Yasalil, he really inspired me. You know, he put that fire in me. He'd say, hey, Shosh, I see what you're doing. He was like one of my main supporters, pushing me on. So he like, man, you got to come out here, Shosh. You got to come out here. It's going to be a different vibe. It's going to be, I said, hey, Shosh, don't worry, man. Don't worry, Shosh. I'm going to be out there. And I'm here to fulfill that mission.
Wow. How did it feel like coming from Israel and never leaving? So you never left out of the country?
Never.
Never. How did you feel landing in Kenya?
I saw a giraffe right before I landed. I saw a giraffe eating off. I'm like, what? It's really giraffes like this? I ain't believe until I seen it. But yeah, it was amazing.
Yes. That's so dope. So what y'all gonna be doing?
Well, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be working on his album. He has, I think this is his third album.
Yeah.
And we want to give him a leg up, push him to the next level in his career, in his music career. So we're going to, just be around and putting in the fine details. We have our main man, producer here, me and turn around and say, hey.
Hey, what's up?
Right
here, just fast.
Well, he's saying it's soft. This is the man why you are getting hits after hits after hits from Veggie Man, okay? This is the man behind my music, all right? So now we're putting him behind Shakani as well to create some hits after hits after hits. Yeah, so we're gonna be producing right here. We have some new equipment in. We got a studio. Recently renovated. So we're going for it.
Now, is this open to the public?
Yes, it is.
This is open to the public. So for those who are relocating here, traveling, visiting, especially if you come through Traverse Culture, you already got the plug.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
What type of music do you do?
All type.
All type?
Yeah, but I love reggae. But I do mostly hip hop. But I'm trying to expand.
You trying to expand
my genre. I ain't trying to limit myself.
I know that's right. How long will you be here?
A month.
A month. Yeah, you're gonna cover a lot of ground.
Maybe longer.
Yeah. You might just move.
Might.
Who knows?
I might just move.
He said it coming off the airport before we left the airport exit. He said, man, what would it take to move here? You know. So,
yeah. I think we're gonna convert him to move into Kenya.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to share with us?
Well, we got some stuff coming up on the 25th. We have a show at Gecko with Trap with Gravity Band.
Oh, okay.
So Shakani is gonna be there with us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then we have other shows upcoming. We're going to let you know.
Yes.
We're going to keep on sharing and sharing.
Yes.
But in terms of, I'd like you guys to plug in Soul Vegetarian Kenya. If you want to eat some good vegan cuisine, plug into ABI Organic Agriculture Limited. You want to do some farming, you want to do record some music, plug into Truth Fire Studios. And if you just want to get some pure energy or a whole holistic view of what we're doing, you want to get some more, or you want to book the artist himself, they can get the Veggie Man, and we have another star in the making. All right?
Yeah,
man.
All right. Y'all heard it here. As before, want to see more videos like this, make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe to Traverse Culture. And as I always say, you're not going to get this type of information nowhere but on Traverse Culture. All right?
Yeah, man.